Welcome back everyone to Showbiz India, and today it's my pleasure to welcome for the very first time on Showbiz India, Ali Fazal here in New York City. So great to see you.
Thank you so much.
I know you've been traveling around quite a bit, it's been a hectic schedule. How does it feel to be in the Big Apple?
I love it. I mean, we were having this conversation before. I've always enjoyed New York, and I mean, it's the place to be, I guess. It's really cool. I like LA, but
yeah,
New York
I was going to say New York and LA.
Yeah.
Since I'm bi-coastal.
Yeah, I could be bi-coastal. Yeah. I don't know what's bi-coastal in India though, I wonder. Bombay and Delhi.
Calcutta?
Calcutta. Yeah. Calcutta. Yeah.
So speaking of Bombay, let's talk about your roots. You're from India. You got your big Bollywood break with Raju's Three Idiots that did really, really well. What was it like to work with a fantastic director like him?
I mean, it was amazing. Amazing to be suddenly thrown into that kind of a setup, with Amir Khan and Maddie and Sharman Joshi and the whole bunch, Baman. So it was a nice way to start.
Can I take you back to that moment, probably on the first day of the set? How did you feel?
Oh God, I was worried about the guitar playing. I just remember all day I would sit and just start, learning the guitar and the chords and everything for that one song that I had. And eventually we didn't even use the guitar chords because he said, I remember he said, just forget it. Because I kept looking at it because I'd memorized it, but it was not that good. I was an amateur player. Yeah, and Amir in fact really helped me during that time. That one scene. Very sweet of him. Yeah,
what did he do? He's supposed to be such a perfectionist, right?
Yeah, well, he came and he actually said, you know what, just use common chords and just forget about it. It's fine, we'll find a trick to it. He didn't have to. I mean, it wasn't even a scene. He just walked in, and I was thinking, my God, why did he have to come in now, like right now? But it helped. It was nice.
So after that, were you sure that this was something you wanted to pursue as a professional career?
No. I mean, I thought this was great, but still no. I had to finish my studies, and I did finish my college. But after that, I got this Red Chillies film, which was Shah Rukh Bhai. He was producing it, and it was this lead in this musical, Always Kabhi Kabhi. That was the name. Bombed at the box office, but it took about a year and a half to make. But during that time, it was like, oh my God, this could be a career. So that was sort of my turning point. Realizing maybe
So there was no aha moment, like, no, this is it?
Yeah, I mean, it was because I also come from I come from a middle class family where acting was wrong, like, beta, what do you do? I'm an actor. Beta, what do you do? It's that, yeah. There's a double take. So it's hard to justify that.
And then the transition to Furious 7. Oh my God, how did that happen?
I know, that was fun. It's kind of weird because that was also a cameo, and that's my first film in Hollywood, and that's a nice way to start. And then this happens. But that was good. That was sort of this larger than. I mean, it's the Dabangg of Hollywood, right? So
that's a good way of putting it.
So who doesn't want to be part of flying cars and action, and there's Vin Diesel and. I mean, there's Paul Walker at the time, and we had some good fun.
And then a very different shift in a role with Victoria and Abdul. A very nuanced performance. First of all, congratulations on a very wonderful performance.
Thank you.
What was perhaps one of the most challenging scenes for you to perform?
I mean, it was a challenging project. I think the challenging part was the preparation before the filming began. My friendship with Judi was so good by the end of it, or by the time we shot, that those parts seemed seamless and easy. But I remember that first scene was hard. There's a scene where I'm with her in her study for the first time, and it's the first time I talked to her about me writing and about the carpet, and I basically kind of lose my
No, you did great in that, yeah.
But it was hard.
And of course, Judi Dench herself, she owned that character. What did you learn from her, an Oscar winner?
I mean, I couldn't have asked for more. She makes you look good, and my job becomes easier, I think. She's wonderful. She's just wonderful to work with. And she's funny. She's got a sense of humor, which is, I think, the reason why we had good chemistry. If it is good. There's a reason why she's the most loved woman in Britain, if not the world.
Absolutely. So tell me an anecdote of her with you that we don't know about.
I mean,
a special moment.
You know, there's so many things that happen on set. I remembered one day we were standing on set and, you know, we're all filming. And before the person can say action, she goes, no, wait, stop. Everybody's like, there's something wrong. And 4 seconds later, almost, the sound guy goes, oh wait, yeah, sorry, I hear it, there's an airplane coming. You know, and this was, I mean, it was a small moment, but it was a super bad moment she had, like, you know, almost like...
That's amazing,
It's
right?
cool, right? And it happened a couple of times on set.
So much talent.
Yeah, that was really cool. But other things, well, I can give you trivia.
Okay.
And this is, because not many people know this. Judi Dench owns a fidget spinner. I don't own a fidget spinner. She owns a fidget spinner.
Really?
And it's a unique one. It's a tiny little one, which she's good with it.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, isn't it?
No one would think that Judi Dench would own a fidget spinner.
Oh, she's just walked out of a studio after a rap battle right now, as we speak right now. So she is killing it. It's 2017 and Dame Judi Dench is killing the scene. I think it's amazing. I mean, I got to catch up.
So you read the book, right? You read the book before? No. Wow.
No, that's my confession. I told everybody I read it, but I started reading it, but I think Lee Hall had a very fantastical approach to this whole story. He was the writer of the film,
the scriptwriter.
Yeah. And I didn't want to go away from that because as an author, it's this one view. I used Shabani's research. I used all her journals. The journals that she had, the letters that she had, and then the art department helped me with all those Urdu letters of Queen Victoria. And sometimes I regret that decision because I ended up reading about 8 to 9 books on history because of that.
I can just imagine because I feel like doing that now.
Well, you know, and yeah, I wish I'd done that in school. But I did, and I was holed up in one hotel room and I just reading and reading and reading. And it was sad because there's not much on Abdul Karim, you know, in history. I mean, there was one autobiography of Dr. Reed that I read where there's a chapter saying Munshi Mania and sort of gives you the other side of the perspective of how the household saw him disrupting it. But must have added about 5% to all my performance, I guess.
So what was perhaps your most favorite scene of the movie?
Oh, the dancing in Florence.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's such an honesty to that scene. And I never imagined that Stephen would shoot it like that. You know how you have this preconceived visual of a scene when you read a scene. And I had a couple of scenarios all the way till the end, and suddenly he looks at us doing this little waltzy thing and he says, you know what, just take the scene and carry on. And we went on dancing and taking the scene and organically stopped where you saw it stopped. And of course she gets to know that I have a wife.
Yeah.
So things change.
So what's next for you after this?
Well, I mean, I've just wrapped up Fukre Part 2.
Part 2.
So I'm looking forward to that end of the year. I am also doing something else with Excel and Amazon. We begin work next month. And that's it. I'm a clean slate for next year. I'm really looking forward to this side of the world. And let's see if more directors are willing to take a chance.
I'm sure they are. Well, it was wonderful speaking to you. Have fun in the Big Apple and then again in LA, in my city too. And until next time, take care.
Thank you.